Hello and welcome. So, he's a tidbit. Well, I'm still getting in the feel of it all, in the groove. Apparently, the only thing of your body where our soul is in, the only thing that goes all of the time, the soul has the same eyes, right? And you all know about eyes, but that's and you can actually, some of you'll know this, some of you won't. You might not even feel it like I do. But it's like when you, what I'm saying, when you're still and when you, it's like you're looking out, when you're looking out of somebody else's eyes. When it feels like that, when you feel like you're looking out of somebody else's eyes, right? You are. It's just your soul is looking out, right? That's what it is, and you're taking notice and you're seeing more, because once these eyes are clocking everything, right? That's where your third eye comes in, everything, right? So I think I have an idea what the energy is going to be today, but it might have just been mine. I don't know. Some of the energies that I'm pulling seem to be like as mine as well as yours. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I've read them for a long time, but not on here. See, it's a different kettle of fish. So your eye, your third eye, right? What I wanted to say to you is, you probably heard me say it in other things, is don't get mud in it. Now, what I mean by don't get mud in it, right, is that that's the powerhouse. That's what everything's running through. It's all running through the third eye, all down your body, all upwards and downwards, right? So by me saying don't get mud in it, what I mean is things come and you don't see them properly, right? That's, it can get clouded. So when you want to connect, when you want to get like to be able to open up your heart, right? You gotta clear that. Don't get the mud off, right? Don't let anybody put any mud on your eye, on your third eye. That's what I mean. Don't let them pull the bloody wool over it neither, right? Just get to that place, what we keep talking about, where you're just looking out, you're just a spectator, right? And that's your soul's eyes looking out. And why we recognise people is sometimes when you meet people, don't you, and you look them in the eye and you think you know them and you don't, but it's because you know the eyes. Souls know each other and you'll have met probably in a different lifetime. So that's the tidbit. Now then, what energy are we? I don't want it to be mine. I want it to be what I think the collective is. Oh, there you go. Unicorn. Oh, all my cards are mixed up. How did that happen? Because I can't shuffle properly, that's why. Look at all these. They're beautiful. Right, I can't shuffle properly, and even when I've shuffled properly, I've turned them the wrong way around. My hands are too little. Look, I'll do it after. Right, so the unicorn, as I was talking about it yesterday, and it's come out today. So, some of you leveling up, absolutely, and you are reconnecting to your higher wisdom or divinity. Right, I'm reading this out. This is, oh my God, honestly, what have I just said to you about your third eye? You've seen it all come out then, didn't you? The unicorn is about your third eye. So that's what's going on today with the majority of you. I'll read it out to you. It's difficult to see, hear or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity. That's what we do. And it encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn, because we wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. Yeah, all of that. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes and no and maybe. Is it male or is it female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? This is all what goes on at you, inside you all of the time. Yeah? So the unicorn card appears and wakes us up. So here you go, people. That's what's happening to you. Some of you are going to get an absolute, you're going to be like, whoa, right. The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives. I'm telling you that there is. I'm seeing it everywhere. I won't even go into the metaverse. I can show you the metaverse, but it bloody, once you see it, right, it'll blow bloody him out the water in his Facebook. All of them wanting everybody sat with like just them masks on, sat in rooms and rooms and rooms and rooms. It'll be with everybody with just them headsets on. You'll get bloody tube fed by the end of that. You can't live in there. That's not life. Sorry. It's for entertainment purposes only. I'm really not sorry. So, just because it's interrupted the read, that's all. That's what I'm sorry for. I'm not sorry for what I've said. So, this is, the mind's eye. I'm telling you, don't let people get mud in it. And this is what we do. Is there something else? What would it be? What is it? I'm not even reading that. How will I know when you will know? I'm telling you, you'll know. So, where were we up to? It's nearly finished. Oh yeah, it takes us to somewhere beyond when we think like this of our day-to-day lives, and to a deeper dimension. You do get deeper dimensions to your experiences. You understand them more. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out, right, to grasp something more, because you are the unicorn and you have begun your quest for the answers. So there's been some of you who know because this is the sixth chakra, right? And it's the third eye. So I'm not guessing actually. Why am I saying that? I must take notice of what I'm saying, Elaine. So, some of yours are well open. You know exactly what's going on with your third eye. You know all about your own business and how you connect and what it feels like and things like that. And some people might be just like, because of this big second wave now, some people may be just in the middle of that or at the beginning of it. I think it usually comes with some kind of shock, that opens that. And I don't mean shocking in a horrible way. I mean, something can just be so synchronistic that you think, honestly, I can't think it can be any other thing. That kind of thing. Aha things. So, it's no surprise the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. The centre is called the Ajna chakra or command centre. Right. It's believed to be responsible for your intellect, your intuition, and your deepest wisdom. Yeah, like everything's running through there. Some say Our two eyes see the past and the present, while a third eye peers into the future. That's where you get all your information from, right? When you search, when you think to yourself, right, I'm searching, I want to know about this or whatever, right? You straight away when you want to find out something, you're opening yourself up, aren't you? You're opening it up. Well, how can we get any better than that for today, for that energy? How could we possibly get any better than a unicorn energy? And so, all right then. So, tell us some of the what's happening then with what are they seeing? What's it bringing up to them? It's bringing up it's like tangible things, yeah. The night is somebody's acting. The night is act on things, right? And the wands, obviously, it's magical, isn't it? The wands, all spiritual, imagination, your passion, your dedication. You've got to have some passion for something, haven't you? So what's happening with where you all are with your third eye right now, wherever you're up to in your journey, right, it's been shown to you. So take notice, yeah? It's been shown to you around you, yeah? I was saying this in another one, wasn't I? What happens inside, it shows on the outside. But this is, you're going to, it won't be, out. It'll be different for everybody. But you'll notice it. That's what I'm saying. You will start noticing it, and you'll notice it more and more and more. So it's all about, it's about outward stuff. You will see messages, you'll see coincidences, you'll see, say names there. There's an N, an A, a J, a W, a D. There's somebody in their emotions. Look at this card. I don't know if you can see. Right, where are we? Don't know where I am. See that person? Can you see it? It's a person in the water. I'm not. If you want, when I see something, unless it's really starking out, right, you'll just have to pause if you want to know, and I'll show you it on, like, how you're looking at it. There's actually two. There's a woman and there's a man, and they're in them waters, and oh my God, the way that this card is, I'm saying they're in their emotions, right? They're like in the 3D, but you see these two here, that's like as if they're joined in the 5D. Soulmate business going on. And you're going to see, right, okay, some soul business going on. You might see some of that. Look how it's connected. Like you're like, what I was saying, can you remember what I was saying about the twin flames? Like, you cut in half, you know what I mean? It's like one's feminine, one's masculine, and you've been apart, and to find each other, right? It's like she does the work, she drags him, and when you're nearly equal in all the work that you've done on yourselves, right? Then it can come into the 3D. Do you know what I mean? But all the work goes on up here. This is where you are one. Yeah, in the 5D or higher, 4D even, right? Anything above here, right? You are one up here, and this is just like your energy going up. But you're in your emotions. You are attached up there. Some of you will know. Some of you will feel it. You might feel it like in your body, you know, like certain sensations. You know when you're connected to somebody. And if you don't know, then it's pointless me. Do you know what I mean? Because you will. what I'm saying is, I don't have to, unless you want to know, I will tell you. But it's the cards. That's more wands. This is more magic going on. See, the unicorn is magical. Wands are magical. This is what's happening. Right, imagination and hard at work. A fire rises from. That's basically something's. You're birthing something. Something's coming into creation. I mean, threes are like, it could be like a group idea, for something, or you've completed the first phase of something, right? Because that's the threes. Magical. It's a fire element. So this, whatever you are creating, whatever, because it's talking all above. It's talking far above this dimension. Yeah, this is where you are. You're in the air, where I live, because I'm an Aquarius, right? And then I can dive right down to be the bloody water bearer and go under. I'll tell you another time when I nearly drowned. Phew. Anyway, it's all going up. It's all in the ethers. All this communication, all this, whatever's going on with you and other. I mean, don't forget, soulmates are everyone. It can be anyone. It can be your family, right? That you can connect with in this way. Some people are easy to connect with like that. You know, you say the same things. You know what each other's thinking. Do you know what I mean? Some people easy, but some of you have got soulmates that you don't know, that you've never met them, but with their dowsing stick, yeah, the work's going up here. You're connected up there. The majority of you are connected, definitely, with something, but what it does, whatever you're connected to, it's rising passion. Do you know what I mean? Because it's about fire. She's looking down at something, which everybody now, when you say looking down, it looks like she's got a hold of a phone. Do you know what I mean? She's looking at her phone. She looks a bit forlorn, maybe like, yeah, well, yes, I've believed all this time, but I don't think nothing's going to happen. Don't do that to yourself. Keep yourself right. So, should we have... No, well, it's still all at the ethers, isn't it? Magic. There's magic going on around you. There's things going on you haven't got a clue. And we don't know until they come out. But ones are, you know what I mean? It is, there is stuff going to manifest, which means good things turning up. Do you know what I mean? And it's about stability as well. It might be career for you. But it's going to show up in the material anyway. But it's oh, that just fell out. You see it? The Fool. Apparently, to us novices, the Fool is supposed to be the absolute magical one in the deck, right? Now then, this Fool, I might read him for you. Have a got it on here. This Fool, yeah, it's new beginning and everything. I haven't read it. Wait a minute. It is. He's your adventure. I don't know if it's going back to that idea that you were having, or you're trying to find this idea. When you finish one phase of whatever it is, whatever is important to you at the minute, you've finished one phase, you're on to the next. You've leveled up. But as far as with them two in that's still in the mix. That's not forward yet. There's a J, there's a D, there's a V. WD 40. You be 40 if that's anything to anybody. But see, that's pelicans. That's, do you know what? It's sat there. You can't see because these are dark cards and it's night in here anyway. That down here there is a wolf that thinks it's good. It's swam out here, right, thinking that it's gonna get that pelican, but it's had to go dead far and it's absolutely knackered. The pelican's just sat there looking at it. Look, you might be like, you might be just watching because things are happening, yeah. So you might be just watching something. You're definitely going to be shown. That's the message. You are going to get some confirmation from somewhere, right, about whatever this is, whatever this that you've started and you've finished the first phase of it already, right? You've leveled up. You've got it's something that you're passionate about, definitely, yeah, and yeah, and he's just watching it like, you got no chance, mate. You can't touch me up here. And you're just watching. If we're the pelican, we're watching. And it's in its emotions, the moon's there, and it's dark, and you've done some work. You've done some work. In the background, you're doing work all the time for these things, for whatever's showing up. Yeah, you'll know what it is. Whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever you think I might have a passion for, but you're already doing something and you're passionate for it. And this is where you're gonna see, you're gonna, like this pelican, right? You are gonna look at something in awe or wonder. You're gonna say, no way, that can't be right. And then when you've said that, you'll see a few other things as well. Till once you take notice, you'll see loads of stuff coming out. I'll tell you, you're going to be amazed, and I give you my word, right? I know you are. If you see you watching tarot, right? You're already open to all different kinds of things. You're willing to try to believe, to, you know what I mean? You've got a more open mind than most people, because you're willing to search and go and have a look and think, well, could this be right? Is this real? Isn't that real? You're searching, right? That's why my other one was called Elaine Searching, because that's all I've ever done, and more so over the last God knows what years. But you're going to see it and you're going to be gobsmacked. Please let me know if you are. I mean, it could be just like, you might be gobsmacked like I was this morning when my son, who I've only seen twice in these lockdowns, he's turned up this morning gobsmacked and crying. I was. And he's in the other room now because he's on the phone and he's shouting. So if you hear somebody shouting, I don't care. I'm not shutting him up. I'm not shutting him up. We've got some advice. We've got composure. Well, I'll go with that. It took me twice to get composed for this. So, and that's just talking about what I said, to look out with new eyes. Look out and tell you something else about your eyes. This is what I feel. And I tell you, you could do this to the music down below. I'll put a song, right? And when you know fine well about love, you know when you look into somebody's eyes, right? You know if they love you or not, don't you? It doesn't matter whether it's your kids or your partner. When you look somebody right in the eye, right, you know, you can tell, right, if somebody loves you, adores you, right? And what I'm saying is, I'll put the song in down below. And I mean, if you've got one that it makes you feel it better, by all means do that, because the music opens you up. You know what I mean? You can choose any vibe you want to be in with music. Like you have to be in control of your vibes. That's composure. That's what I'm getting told, because I have to keep noticing more and more. So listen to the music, and while you do, if you have already been thinking you're singing that song to them, and then they're singing it back to you, what I want you to do is let the song fill you as if somebody's no, not like that. No, hang on, let me get it right. Listen to the song, right? But if it's love that you're thinking about, right? Listen to it. Just think of somebody's eyes when they look at you. It's your loved one, right? You know, when you first were together, do you still look at each other like that? That's what I'm saying. And and I'm saying it because it might be only sometimes. That's fine. You've got looked. I'm saying it so that you notice. That's all. Yeah. So is that, can you still have that look, that between yous, that when you look at them, you could almost hear this song that I'm going to put below. You could almost hear this song, right? Them singing it to you, and they're not saying a word, just purely through their eyes. You can feel, by them looking at you, you can feel exactly what this song makes you feel. I think you'll get the picture. So that's it. Don't get mud in your eye. Here's another synchronisation. I said to my son earlier, because whenever I've got tech things, I get them while I can. But I was on about something. Our Alfie had put TikTok on my phone, and he set it up. I don't know what I'm doing. But I said, well, TikTok's very quick, isn't it? I said, if I'm going to put them on there, I'm not really bothered. I like YouTube. I'm just doing my own thing. So I said, gonna have to like do a beginning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to like I did with this one to so that they would watch it all. I'm presuming that if you give the tidbit at the beginning, it might keep interest. But there's tidbits all the way through. Sometimes I just go off. And so, as I pulled the rune for this, do you know what the rune is? It's opening. It means opening. And as soon as I pulled it out, I went, I know. I have to sort my opening out. I know. I'm going to do it. I haven't forgot. That's your messages that you're going to get. Thanks for watching.